and GATSPE direction. The Department of Education is not without legal problems, but we will cooperate with government agencies for a swift and truthful resolution of these issues. Effective education governance is crucial in accelerating the achievement of education outcomes. Next, we will take good care of learners by promoting learner well-being, inclusive education, and a positive learning environment. As part of our national statement of commitment in the Transforming Education Summit, the DepEd reaffirms its pledge to ensure that all school-age children and youth and adults in situations of disadvantage are participating in inclusive basic learning opportunities and receiving appropriate quality education. We will undertake initiatives to provide schooling to many more children and youth in situations of disadvantage, regardless of gender, abilities, psycho-emotional and physical conditions, cultural and religious identity, and socio-economic standing. We will strengthen and institutionalize the reintegration program for adolescent mothers, children at risk, and children in conflict with the law by developing inclusive models and mechanisms applicable to both formal and non-formal learning. We will continue to strengthen the mechanism in safeguarding our learners against all forms of discrimination and dangers. Our Learners' Rights and Protection Office has been acting on reported cases ranging from all kinds of bullying, many forms of abuse, corporal punishment, discrimination, and child neglect. We will improve our learning environments to encourage support, discourage bullying, strengthen the implementation of child protection policies, make students feel safe and respected, and make them, including our indigenous peoples learners and those with disabilities, feel that they belong. We commit to seeking out mental wellness experts to form interventions at the school level. We will also ensure that all learners have access to relevant guidance and psychosocial services managed and delivered by mental health professionals. To achieve this, we will work with the Department of Budget and Management to obtain higher salary grades for guidance counselors and propose the creation of additional items that will focus on providing learner support services, including guidance-related services in schools. We will strengthen our inclusive education programs, including the alternative learning system, Last Mile Schools, and programs for IP learners and learners with disabilities. We will endeavor that all learners, no matter what their backgrounds are, will be afforded quality learning opportunities and services. We will continue with the establishment of inclusive learning resource centers for our learners with special needs. We will provide assessment-assistive mechanisms such as audio-assisted technology, braille, and large print test materials to students with disabilities. We will introduce digital textbooks for certain core subjects in senior high school. We will work with the regional offices and our partners to facilitate the development of learning resources for special needs learners, specifically our visually and hearing impaired learners. We will work with legislators and local government units through the Literacy Coordinating Council to eradicate illiteracy at the city, municipal, and barangay levels through relevant policy issuances and community literacy program interventions. We will involve our parents and guardians in the education of our children. Finally, We will give support to teachers to teach better. Teachers are critical to the success of education. When they are supported, education quality improves. We will continuously provide professional development programs, including graduate degree scholarship programs to teachers, focusing on their learning area specialization, and graduate certificate programs for non-majors. We will provide support in terms of innovative, responsive, and inclusive teaching approaches following the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. We will capacitate our teachers and learners in utilizing technology in remote learning to maximize the benefits of digital learning. We will provide training and other learning and development interventions for school leaders, namely the school heads, supervisors, superintendents, and assistant superintendents, so that they can better support our teachers to teach better. We will remove non-teaching tasks and provide administrative officers in schools. We will provide adequate manpower complement in schools, manage teachers' workload, and compensate teachers for unique school challenges. We will fast-track the implementation of the career progression policy so teachers get more opportunities for promotion. We will strictly implement the merit selection policy so that human resource recruitment, selection, and appointment to vacant positions in the DepEd are based on key knowledge, skills, attitude, and desired behaviors, and not due to any form of intervention from other government personnel or similar entities outside of the Department of Education. Within the year, we aim to make the new Teacher Education Council and Secretariat fully functional and start working on its mandates, including setting minimum requirements for pre-service teacher education programs in the country. We will continuously advocate for additional benefits for our teachers. We will implement the policy on the distribution of teacher workload and payments of teaching overload as provided in the Magna Carta for public school teachers. We have also requested the Department of Budget and Management to expand the coverage for the grant of special hardship allowance. We will work towards addressing issues affecting the net take-home pay of teachers. We are discussing with the Department of Health for the provision of free annual physical examinations for our teachers. We are also closely coordinating with the GSIS for an improved and superior benefits package for all DepEd personnel. We will resolve issues on teachers' loans, premium remittances, and other benefits. We have committed to meeting at least once a month until these issues are resolved. Lastly, we are looking to provide free legal assistance facility for teachers on matters concerning loan contracts, obligations, and cases. To our teachers, we recognize your zeal, integrity, commitment, and passion. And yes, we also recognize your sacrifices. We thank you for your sacrifices. Maraming salamat po sa inyong dedikasyon. Hindi po namin kayo papabayaan. This is our matatag agenda. This is our roadmap. This is our commitment. Now, please allow me to introduce the team that will see to it that all these commitments and more are met. Please stand as I call your name, but do not clap because they have not produced work yet. After 6 years, we will all gather here together and clap for them. Curriculum and Teaching Strand, Undersecretary Gina Gonong. Assistant Secretary Alma Ruby Torrio. Assistant Secretary G.H. Ambat. Please remain standing. Human Resource and Organizational Development Strand, Undersecretary Gloria Humamil Mercado. Operations Strand, Undersecretary Rebsi Escobedo. Assistant Secretary Francis Cesar Bringas. Assistant Secretary Dr. Dexter Galban. School Infrastructure and Facilities Strand, or we call him the classroom czar inside the DepEd, Undersecretary Epimaco Densing III. Legal and Legislative Affairs Strand, Undersecretary Jose Arturo de Castro. Assistant Secretary Amanda Marie Nograles. Administration Strand, Undersecretary Christian Ablan. Assistant Secretary Christopher Lawrence Arnuco. Finance Strand, Undersecretary Annalyn Sevilla. Procurement Strand, Undersecretary Gerard Chan. Assistant Secretary Omar Alexander Romero. And the Attorney Michael Wesley Powa. Today, remain standing, DepEd stands before you, heart in hand, humbly seeking your support. Improving access, equity, quality, resiliency, and well-being will not happen overnight, nor can it be done by DepEd alone. We need a national commitment and sustained effort from all sectors of the society. Together, we will rally for an improved learning system in the country. Together, we will rally for every Filipino child para sa isang matatag na bayan, para sa ating mahal na Pilipinas. Ang lahat para sa Diyos, sa bayan, at bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Syukran.
Thank you, ma'am.